Welcome back to another episode of yours truly, Trisha. Today I am talking about something that's quite personal to me as a girl mom. It's ways to support your little one, specifically daughters, as they turn into a woman. This one, it hits home for me because I don't feel like I don't feel like I had these kind of conversations with my mom growing up. So, I really try to facilitate this safe space for Harper and Noah as they grow into little ladies. So I'll start with saying, I think what I just said, normalizing these conversations about puberty, specifically getting books, empowering your daughters with knowledge, educating them, making them feel that it is okay to have these kind of conversations with you as a parent, to let them know that it's a safe space at home and that they can talk to you about it with any questions that they might have. So just making sure that you get those age appropriate books. Those are always really helpful. Read them together. Most importantly, it's listening actively and engaging with them, validating their feelings and emotions. And I think, I didn't really have that growing up, so I really try to make a point to be present and listen to when Harper has questions and try to answer those questions in the best way possible, where she feels like she can understand what she's going through and make her feel like it's normal and that it's not something to be ashamed of, especially as she gets into puberty. Listen, like, hormones are no joke. I mean, I see Harper she has her moods, and she's quite sensitive, and honestly, it's giving her that space and honoring, where she's at in her life, and that she's still a little girl who's just trying to get to know herself, and she's trying to be an independent little woman. And I think, giving her that grace is so important. Celebrating milestones. This is a big one because I think, in my time, celebrating, for example, having your period was like unheard of. So, it's celebrating these milestones and making it an exciting time instead of such a embarrassing time, which I think, a lot of women my age had gone through that embarrassment, hiding their pads or their tampons. So normalizing that for Harper and Noah. Encouraging independence and autonomy. So this is a big one. I think it's empowering Harper to, be resourceful, to take charge of her own health. I think she sees that in me, that, I prioritize my health by, making time for working out, for being very proactive when it comes to my health and wellness. So making appointments to see my doctor, telling Harper that, even if you feel something and you have questions, that it's okay to seek insight from your physician, and that it doesn't have to just be when you're feeling sick. You can have these wellness checks, and that's totally okay, and it's actually encouraged. So again, not even just with a physician, but if you feel that your child needs to speak to a counselor, I think it's been, for Harper, we've had some instances where she feels that she could speak to someone else outside of our home, and I've been very open to that, and she feels, a little bit more comfortable when it's, I guess, someone who is not her parent and is a friend. So yeah, seeking professional advice when it's needed, I think is so key. So with that, I mean, I'm in the stage right now with Harper as she starts to navigate a different stage of womanhood, and I'm still learning. And I think, as parents, we have to, not be so hard on ourselves, because we're learning how to raise these little humans to be good people. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And hopefully this episode helps you do the same. Thanks for listening.